All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue with our San Jose Sharks. Off to round two in year one. Round one was not a problem at all. We swept the Colorado Avalanche 4 games. Niemi had 2 shutouts, almost 3 right there in game 4. But we're off to round two, and we're up against the LA Kings, a proven playoff team. Now, I was reading your comments in the last video. I just want to cover this quickly. You guys were saying that there was no injuries that happened in the NHL, and I guess it's because I turned the injuries too low. That isn't completely correct. There have been some injuries. Hang on, I'll just show you. Transaction news. Because if that was the case, I would definitely want to crank it up a little bit because I want there to be injuries. I felt like we just got lucky, but like all teams, and I'll go to injuries. And remember, injuries were off for the regular season, so all of these injuries have happened since the playoffs have started. All right, so Calgary lost Prospel, Jonathan Blum from Minnesota. All right, Dave Bolin from Toronto, Brooks Orpik from Pittsburgh, Schlemko from Phoenix, Camilleri from Calgary, Orpik. All right, so there have been some injuries. Ladislav Schmid. There have been some injuries. We've just been lucky enough so far. Okay, everybody here. Remember, these injuries couldn't have happened in the regular season. I didn't turn injuries on until the playoffs. So injuries can still happen. We've just been lucky enough. We've only played 4 games, so it hasn't been horrible. So I'm going to leave the injuries the way they are. All right. So we're up against the 42, 26, and 14 LA Kings. That may not look like the greatest regular season record, but if you transform that into a playoff game, they only lost 26 times in regulation. So, they're going to be able to take this into 1-goal games, into overtime, stuff like that. I think their record is a little bit deceptive right there. Let's take a look at their team. View lines. Remember, we edited the LA Kings, gave Anze Kopitar a big boost. He's going to be a real good first-line center now. So there you go. The first line, you got Justin Williams, 84. Anze Kopitar, 91 playmaker, okay? And Dustin Brown, an 86 power forward. It's a much better first line now than when Kopitar was like 88 overall, because then sometimes you get Richards up on the first line, you get Carter up there. Anze Kopitar belongs in the first line. He's got a really good defensive category. I'd say the same thing with Dustin Brown, good defense, good body checking. And Justin Williams, I'd say he's good enough that he can pop some goals, but again, I think these guys are going to be a tough team to score against. That first line is very good defensively. Second line, you got Jeff Carter, Mike Richards, and Tyler Toffoli. Richards and Carter belong on the first line, so that second line is outstanding. And Toffoli, he belongs on the third line, but with Carter and Richards, that's fine. And I know Richards has got a good defensive category as a second line center. That's a very, very devastating second line right there. That's almost just like our second line with Pavelski, Marleau, and Hertl, a left wing and center, a veteran NHLer who could be on the first line, and then you got like a rookie on the right wing. A very even matchup here. Third line, you got Kyle Clifford, Jarrett Stoll, and Matt Fratton. I actually really like that third line. I think Fratton gets a little bit better in years 2 and on. Right now, maybe he's a better fourth liner, but still 79 overall. It's third line doable. Stoll is a great third line center, and Clifford, we loved him in Quebec City for his penalty killing as a third line center. Third line left winger, and later on a fourth line left winger. So that's a pretty good third line right there. And then the fourth line, Carcillo, Frazier, and Lewis. I like Frazier and Lewis for the fourth line. I don't know too much about Carcillo. I'd say he's probably got some bad discipline, but still fourth liners. So they got a really good offensive line there in LA. Defensively, Drew Doughty, 88 overall, so they have a top 2 defenseman, penalty kill, power play. Robin Regeer, 85. I'd say he's got a really good defensive category. Second line, you got Jeff Schultz, 83, good defensive category. Slava Voinov, 85. I think he's just got a good everything category. Martinez, 82, great for a top 6. And Jake Muzzum, 82, great for a top 6 as well. So yeah, they got the top 2 defensemen. They have great power forwards, two-way forwards, right? Playmakers with good defensive categories. And then the man of the hour, Jonathan Quick. This is going to be, if I had to put my money on something, even though there's a lot of really good goal scorers in this series, I think this is going to be a goaltender's duel. I really do. Because remember, we were first for goals against in the NHL, right? So we can play good defensively, and they look like they can play good defensively as well. If you take a look at our team, we got some great defensive players. We got some depth, but I don't know. Offensively, I'm going to say it's a tie. All right, I'm going to say it's a tie. They got some really good offense there as well. Defensively, I'm going to say it's a tie as well. I mean, they got the Drew Doughty, who is better than any of our defensemen. So they got that. They got the superstar defense. But the depth, the top 6, top 4, we're tied with them right there. But then they got the goaltender for sure. All right, so Niemi, you're going to have to play a lot better if you want to compete with Jonathan Quick. So we got our teams scouted here. We know what we're up against. I can't even talk right now. You know what? I'm going to go for a sip. Sip of water. There you go. All right, so game one, the LA Kings, round two. Remember, I want to go as far as we can. So a round two exit for the San Jose Sharks, I'd say that's a disappointing year. They've seen plenty of those. All right, so come on now, boys. Let's continue that trend of having a really good first period. Here we go. First period. Oh my God, that goes the other way. Anze Kopitar, Mike Richards, and Tyler Toffoli. So I was thinking it was going to be a goaltenders duel. Not so much. Blowout so far in game one. First period, Jesus, and they're out shooting us as well. Come on, boys, just trim the lead. Second period, oh my, it's over. It's over. Kopitar and Fratton, yeah, this game's over. Might as well just do a quick sim, but we'll allow the team to maybe get something back, get some confidence. No, maybe not. Is that a hat trick for Kopitar? Jesus, I should not have edited Anze Kopitar. Logan Couture gets one, so that's good. Jonathan Quick didn't get a shutout, so we solved them. We got him once. We can do it again, all right? But 6-1 defeat in game one to the LA Kings. I told you, man, playoff-proven team here. I know they didn't have a lot of wins during the regular season, but still, only 26 regulation losses. They're going to be a tough team here, and in the playoffs now. Kopitar, hat-trick. His first 3 goals in the playoffs as well. He didn't get any in round one. Gets a hat-trick in game one of round two. Not bad, man. I'm telling you, we're going to have to watch out for Anze Kopitar. I made him much better when you guys saw the rosters, all right? His defensive category, and he's going to be out there, penalty kill, all that stuff. So I'm not going to make any line changes just yet, but if we have another game like that, I'm going to make some changes. So, boys, just put that behind you. We're in the Shark Tank. Yeah, you guys were saying it's not the HB Pavilion anymore, it's the SAP Center, but we'll call it the Shark Tank. I like that. So here the Shark Tank, the fans are going crazy. They got to get behind their Sharks. We got to tie this series up. Let's go. First period. All right, you know what? That's a good first period. It's 0-0. We didn't fall behind, and we're out shooting them 16-8. So just keep playing like that, boys. Niemi, you got to have a good bounce back game now. Second period. All right, you know what? Still, we're in a good spot right now. 26-15. But this is what I was talking about, the LA Kings. They can keep it to a 1-goal game, even when they're being outplayed, man. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. Come on, third period. First or second line. I need you guys, the superstars. Penalty kill. Penalty kill. Good job. I need a superstar to step up. Third and fourth line don't need to do it. I need the top two. Come on. Oh, Big Joe, Jumbo Joe, Logan Couture. Oh, Jamie Clemens. Leave it out to the fourth line center to get the only goal in the game. And the San Jose Sharks win 1-0 on a snapshot by Jamie Clement. What a beast. What a beast. What a pickup that was. He probably won the faceoff, got the puck out, dumped it in, intercepted a pass, and slapped it on the net. Perfect shift for Jay McClement. Assisted by Dan Boyle and Fraser McLaren. Oh, yeah. My Leafs. My Leafs stepping up for me in the playoffs. All right, so that's a big game. That's a big game. Niemi, you did everything that I needed you to do that game. I asked Niemi to have a big game, and he answered back. So, you know what? Doesn't matter what happened in games 1 and 2. It's a 5-game series now. We got a clean slate. Let's offense. I mean, that was a good defensive game you guys played. That's more of the type of games that I'm expecting this series to have, really close like that. But offense, Jumbo Joe, Patrick Marleau, Pavelski, Couture, not even Hurdle, but you 5, you guys have got to get a goal this game, all right? First game, we got slapped around. Second game, good defensively, but still, it's time for our stars to get some points. Oh, we're starting on the penalty kill as well. Let's skip it. First period. They got 2. Yeah, you know what? They got the first one in that power play. And Dan Carcillo, or whatever his damn name is. Oh, my God. They got 2 early ones. That's what I don't want. They got early goals, man. That's almost, it's a dagger. So they're only out shooting us by 2. So it's not over just yet. Just get it to 1. Second period, I didn't get it to 1. We are out shooting them 21-19. It's not over just yet. I mean, a 2-goal comeback can happen in the third period, but I don't know. With a guy like Jonathan Quick, Drew Doughty, and Anze Kopitar, they have everything that they need on that team. So come on, boys. Third period, penalty kill. We need a quick one. There it is. Brett Burns, first line right wing. All right, you know what? That's all we need. Now it's a game. Come on, boys. Kaya! Jeff Schultz, you got to be shitting me. Yeah, we had to open up our offense a little bit there. Yeah, an empty netter for Williams. That one doesn't count. All right, oh, there you go. Patrick Marleau makes it a little bit better. All right, so, again, that game, even though the score was 4-1 before we got that last goal, it was really a 3-1 game, and it was a close one. It was a close one when Brett Burns made it a 1-goal game. But still, it's the first period. We can't have first periods like that. Not against a team like this. We want to beat these guys. We need to keep it a 1-goal game, man. We have to at all times. Jonathan Quick is way too good. Blah, 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 stop simulation. Yeah, you guys are right. We've been lucky with injuries so far. But I did show you that there have been injuries. Let me just see if there's any more. Whatever. We'll check it out after this series. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm not going to change it right now, all right? So, you know what? That game was kind of close. Other than the first period, we played pretty good. So, I don't want to make any line changes just yet. If we lose this game, we fall down 3-1 in the series, I'll make some changes. But for right now, let's just go with who we have out there. They had the great President's Trophy winning season. Come on now, boys. You're starting off in the penalty again? What the hell? You know what? I skipped it that last time. This time, let's just do let's go through it regularly. Let's see if my boys can kill it off. 30 seconds left. Come on. Come on. There. Oh, my God. Justin Williams again. Power play, first 2 minutes of the game. Oh, my God, man. You guys and your penalties. All right, first period. Oh, they get another 2-goal lead. You guys have got to be shitting me, man. Come on. Yeah, it's Niemi, man. Jonathan Quick is outplaying Niemi right now. He clearly is. The shots are tied 12-12. He's just, I'm not going to say the goals are, better quality. It's a damn simulation, but still. Even teams, even defense, even offense, goaltenders. We're losing the first period battles right now. Second period. Oh, my God, another 2 goals against Jeff Carter on Niemi gets 2. Yeah, Big Joe gets 1. We're out shooting them still, but it's a 4-1 game for LA. Oh, my God. All right, third period, down by 3. I mean, weirder things have happened, but I don't see it happening. Not against Jonathan Quick. Power play. All right, there's 1. Brett Burns gets another third period goal for us. If we can get another one, it'll be a game. Nah, it's too much. There's no way. Oh, Brett Burns gets 2. He tried his ass off. Good job, Brett Burns. That's 3 goals in the last 2 third periods you've got for us, but just not enough. Just not enough. So I might have to make some line changes right here. Might have to. Even though it was a close game, it wasn't a close game. They had 4 straight goals to start the game. It's never a close game when that happens, man. You got to keep it a 1-goal game against these guys. You have to. We need an injury to happen to Jonathan Quick or something like that. All right, so we are losing this series. The game that we won 1-0. So, I mean, yeah, I might as well do a line change. I might as well. May not help our team. It may hurt our team, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's bring up Patrick Marleau. Let's give our veterans the chance. And you know what? Brett Burns, I wanted to go Couture with Thornton Marleau, really bolster that first line. But Brett Burns has had a good last 2 games. I'm going to give him the chance, all right? I'm not going to take him off. Now, Logan Couture with Pavelski. Yes, I want a better second-line right winger than Thomas Hertl now, though. No, you know what? I'm bringing up Kennedy. I'm going to bring up Kennedy and move Hertl down to the third line. We'll see if he can do anything for us, all right? So there you go. Yeah, Vlasic, Shading. I'm not going to touch this. This is all fine. And Pavelski, we're going to do this again. Yeah, there you go. Brett Burns can stay up there. You know what? For the power play, I'm going to stack Couture, Thornton, and Marleau together. All right, just for the power play. Brett Burns, he didn't have any power play goals, I don't think. It was 5-on-5. So Pavelski, Burns, and not Hertl. We're going to go with Tyler Kennedy. All right? 4-man power play, Couture, Thornton. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go Thornton and Marleau, Couture and Pavelski. I need to shake something up. I can't bring up my third or fourth liners. There's no point in that. I can't go to DiPietro. There's real no point in that. But just shake it up a little bit. Let's give Marleau the time with Thornton. Let's see if the 2 veterans can wake up the young guns. And let's see if Logan Couture can maybe, get away from Anze Kopitar on that first line minutes and maybe help out in the second line. Who knows? I just need something. All right, so down 3-1. It's not looking too good for the San Jose Sharks. This would be a disappointing year. Even though it's a good team in LA, still a very disappointing year for a second-round exit. All right, so come on. Have a good first period. That's step number 1. We got the power play this time. Come on, boys. First period. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Patrick Marleau and Joe Pavelski. Hell yeah, we got the 2-goal lead now, boys. And they're out shooting us. There you go. So the first line got going and the second line got going. Maybe just coincidence from my changes, but still, I'll take it. All right, now you got to maintain this. I don't care if they get one, then we have to get one. Keep the 2-goal lead, please. All right, second period. All right, you know what? That's good. Jay McClement, his second goal of the series. That's a big one. Tyler Toffoli, that's fine. All right, we got the 2-goal lead. All right, so if we lose this game, we deserve to lose, and we don't deserve to win the Stanley Cup if we lose this game. All right, we got the routine in place. We're a good enough team that we should be able to keep a 2-goal lead in the third period in the playoffs. All right, if we can't do it, we deserve to be eliminated. So here we go, boys. It's all up to you. I can't coach you anymore. Power play, you just got to get it done. Power play, Logan Couture on the second line. Power play, it worked out for me. There you go. All right. Oh, no, first line power play. That's right. We stacked the first line. There you go. It doesn't matter. You're not going to get 3. You're not going to get 3. All right. And Dan Boyle, power play, empty netter. We got a series, boys. It's not over just yet. If you're going to eliminate us, you're going to have to eliminate us in style. We're not going to go out just like some bad team that got spanked out of the playoffs. I don't think so. No. You're going to have to earn it. All right. So, Jay McClement, big game. Logan Couture, that was a big power play goal as well from Marleau and Thornton. So Marleau gets an assist on that power play, and he gets a goal in the first period there. That's big. That's big. The Lions right now, they're working for us. Only one game, but at least in the Shark Tank for Game 5, we gave our fans one last good home game, all right? But, yeah, this is going to be the tough one. This is the one where the LA Kings have got to show up. They got home ice advantage. They do not want to go back for a Game 7. So, boys, just keep that momentum going. Niemi, you got to play the same, man. That solid first period. And our top 5, our top 6, you guys have got to keep stepping it up, all right? Big Jumbo Joe, Logan Couture, Patrick Marleau, and Joe Pavelski. You guys have got to be our best players. So, here we go. First period. All right, you know what? I'll take that. And we're out shooting them 15-9. All right, this is looking good so far. All right, just keep this up. Second period. All right, there you go, Patrick Marleau. He's on fire right now, ever being switched up to the first line. This is perfect. All right, so it's not over just yet. It's only a 1-goal game. This is what LA have been doing the whole year with their 1-goal games, all right? Can we beat them in regulation? Come on, boys. All right, come on. Let's go. Power play. It's a big one. It's a big one, and it flops. Power play. Joe Pavelski, power play goal. 2-goal game. Oh, no, penalty kill. Penalty kill, good kill. That's Jay McClement right there, boys. That's Jay McClement right there. And Niemi gets a shutout in game freaking number 6. Holy shit. The San Jose Sharks, down 3-1 in the series, have fought all the way back and forced a Game 7. Goals from Marleau and Pavelski. Marleau, 2-point night. And ever since we moved Marleau up to that first line, man, he has paid dividends. Absolutely. And good job not moving Brett Burns off that first line right wing. Even though I haven't seen him got any goals in the last 2 games, whatever. He's doing something right. Our top 6 is doing something right now. So here we go. Game 7, back in the Shark Tank. I mean, the whole season is on the line now, boys. No excuse that we came back. All right, so we should be able to win this series now. If we lose it, it's still a disappointment. It's been a good effort, but still, we have to win this game, all right? Coming back from 3-1 down, the Blackhawks did it last year, all right? Teams that win the Stanley Cup have to face that kind of adversity. Are we a Stanley Cup winning team, or are we a team that's going to get kicked out in the second round? Come on, boys. We're going to do a regular simulation. Let's go, San Jose. Oh, no, not the first period power play goal, not again. That's a bad omen. We're 0-2 when that's happened. Dustin Brown, the captain, puts his team up. What the hell? 3 straight penalties. What are you guys doing? Come on, referees. Why don't you even it up a little bit? Second period. Come on, boys. We're out shooting them. Yes! Dan Boyle! Oh, offensive defenseman. 10 minutes left. Hang on. Game's power play. Power play. There you go. 3-1 power plays. Thank you, referee. Oh, 4-1. What the hell? Give us another one. Yes! Logan Couture on the second line. It worked out. Power play for us. It's a long one. Come on, boys. 10 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Oh, no. Penalty kill. Jay McClement to the San Jose Sharks. They come back and they win 2-1. Oh, yes. In the Shark Tank. We're going around 3, boys. We're going around 3. I don't believe it. What a comeback. Dustin Brown, and they came back in Game 7 as well. Goals by Dan Boyle and Logan Couture. Oh, yes. Unbelievable. What a series. Up 3-1, we came back to win it in 7. And our defense, I think the coach and the GM should get GM of the year right there. Whatever changes I made, it worked out perfectly. All right, only 3 goals for in the next 3 games, and 3 goals against and 9 goals for. Hell yeah. Whatever I did with those line changes, they worked. We got to keep them the same. Oh my God. And now, out of the frying pan and into the oven, we got the Chicago Blackhawks in round 3 now. God damn it. All right, so that was a great series. I really do not want to lose any of this footage, so we're not going to check out the player stats. Screw all that. All right, we can check it out at the end. You guys know who got what. Jay McClement, what a beast series he had. Playoff tree. Let's see this. And your final four. A little bit weird in the Eastern Conference. Pittsburgh is nice. Columbus Blue Jackets. It could happen. All right. And then in the West, San Jose versus Chicago. So with my roster updates, we got a pretty good final four for year one. I admit Columbus is kind of a random one in there. But San Jose, Chicago, and Pittsburgh, 3 out of the final 4, I'd say that's pretty good. All right. So maybe a Pittsburgh San Jose final. Maybe a Pittsburgh Chicago final. Kane versus Crosby. Kane versus Couture. Maybe Columbus gets in there. Who knows? All right. But an amazing second round. But now we have to put on our skates again and try even harder because we have the defending Stanley Cup champions, the Blackhawks, in round 3. So wish us luck, boys, and I will see you in that video.